So I'm going to turn off my solar panels here tonight because it's going to be way too expensive to keep them running tomorrow. I did have them connected today, so I was charging my car so it could collect all the electricity, but I will be going to the office tomorrow, and that is why this thing is useless to me, because tomorrow I'm going to pay to generate solar power. So yeah, that's going to be turned off. Goodbye. It was down to 0 watts already, but yeah, it's so let's head into my office and I will explain to you why in a little more detail. It's a real shame, but that's Denmark for you.
So I'm not going to talk about my whole installation in this video. I've done that in plenty of other videos. There's a playlist here you can look at if you want to see that. All I'm going to mention is that back in 2011, when I had them installed, they cost about 3 times as much. And I had a promise from the government that I could use the grid as a battery, so my meter would run backwards. A year after, I had taken the loan for 10 years and had it installed, they walked that promise back. So, and today it's simply not worth it having solar panels installed, and I cannot recommend that you do it, at least not if you live in Denmark where I live. So I'm going to show you why right here instead of just talking. Let's just show you this is a video after all. So what I have here is for May this year, the unit price. So this is per hour. We get paid now the going rate for electricity. So back in the day, I could use the grid as a battery, but today I get the going rate right now. So this is the 1st of May, and if you look, oh yeah, mouse is included here, you can see how much I produced. Although this is not entirely true, this is how much I returned to the grid. And if you look at those numbers are negative. And that means that not only do I have to pay a transfer tariff for each kilowatt hour I send to the grid, I also have to pay to get rid of my electricity. So this is the price per kilowatt hour, and this is how much money I lost generating electricity. It's not a lot. It's something, but it's the principle of it, right? So needless to say that my solar panels will never ever going to pay for themselves. So these numbers are a few days behind the real world, but we do have the price for tomorrow. This is tomorrow. And during the night, I'm not producing any electricity. They're good prices, better prices, in fact. But they go down when we read 9 in the morning, and then 10, it's basically free, and 11 o'clock, 0, which means it's already a negative to me because of the tariffs. And yeah, then during rest of the day, it's just going to be a massive loss for me here. And the problem is that tomorrow I'll be at work. I'll not be at home. I'm not working from home tomorrow. So I'm going to produce 30 to 38 if the sun's shining all day and the panels are cold, kilowatt hours. And I'm not going to get paid for that at all. In fact, I'm going to pay money. That's why I just turned them off. And if you look at today, for example, this is the price without any fees. No, let me show you an app. I'm sure no matter where you live, you probably also have some sort of an app where you can see where the electricity prices are. And I'm just going to show you that for tomorrow right here. Let's switch back here. Now, this is today, the price. This is today, and this is tomorrow. So what you can see here, I usually just look at this app instead of getting the spreadsheet from the energy provider that sells my electricity. So I can see at 13 o'clock here, 8, 12, 11, it's 0. But I know as soon as it gets below like this price here at 10 o'clock, it's going to be negative for me. And then, of course, I'm going to deliver plus 30 kilowatt hours for free to the grid, to the power company. And then when I get home, I need to wash my clothes. I need to make dinner. I'm paying 2.5 Danish kroner. If you want it in euros or dollars, divided by 7.5. So not only am I delivering 30 kilowatt hours for free, I have to pay a lot to use electricity in the evening. And the problem is my consumption on an average day is below 10 kilowatt hours. If I'm charging my car, you might add another 10 kilowatt hours, so perhaps 20 kilowatt hours is my daily consumption. But because it's all going to the grid, I'm just losing money. So I'm turning off the panels. When I'm coming home tomorrow evening, I'm going into my workshop, turning them on again, and I'll get some good use of it. I use almost nothing when I'm at work. My standby power is 200 watts or something like that. So yeah, so this is Denmark, and I don't know how this is sustainable. How can we install more renewable energy when we are paying to generate it? Who wants to install solar panels? I don't understand why we see like these big fields of solar panels or wind turbines going up because the price is negative. Who wants to build renewable energy when you're not getting paid? So I don't know. Anyway, if you have any ideas why this is how it is, then let me know. But I don't see how this is sustainable, getting people to invest in green energy. So, well, anyway, I'm turning off my panels, and that's just how it's going to be. So I would really like if someone could explain this to me, how this makes sense. So that's all. See you around. Cheers.